Hello, my amazing students. I'm Nia, and welcome to Grow English. Today, we're going to explore a full day of school life. School is not just a place to learn subjects. It's a space to grow, make friends, practice skills, and discover new interests. Every day brings challenges, small victories, fun moments, and lessons that shape who we are. During this journey, you will hear useful English words, expressions, and sentences to describe your daily school activities. Don't worry if you don't understand everything at first. Just listen carefully, imagine the situations, and try repeating the sentences. Step by step, your English will improve while you enjoy the story of a school day. Are you ready? Let's take a deep breath, put on our school mindset, and step into the exciting world of daily school life. Episode 1: Arriving at School and Morning Routine. When I arrive at school in the morning, the first thing I notice is the fresh air and the sound of students chatting happily. Some are walking in groups, laughing, while others are hurrying to reach their classrooms on time. I take a deep breath and feel ready for the day. My backpack is carefully packed with notebooks, textbooks, and my lunchbox. Being organized helps me feel calm and confident. As I walk toward the entrance, I greet my friends with a cheerful good morning. They respond with smiles, and we exchange a few quick words about homework and last night's lessons. These small greetings make me feel welcomed and connected. Teachers are standing near the entrance, smiling and saying hello to students as they arrive. Even small gestures like these set a positive tone for the day. Inside the school building, the hallway is filled with footsteps, laughter, and conversations. Lockers are opening and closing, and the smell of polished floors reminds me of the order and routine of school life. I go to my locker, put my jacket away, and take out the notebooks I will need for the first lessons. Being prepared gives me confidence. Entering the classroom, I like to choose a seat near the window. The sunlight streams through the glass, and I can see the trees swaying gently outside. I place my bag under the desk and open my notebook. Before the lesson begins, I greet my teacher politely. "Good morning, teacher." The teacher replies with a warm smile, showing that school is about respect as well as learning. My classmates are chatting quietly, some sharing notes, some discussing homework. I take a few minutes to organize my desk and make sure I have all my supplies ready: pens, pencils, erasers, and completed assignments. Organization helps me focus and feel calm. When the first bell rings, the classroom becomes quiet. Our teacher starts the day with a friendly greeting and a review of what we will learn today. The first subject is mathematics. Today we work on addition, subtraction, and simple problem solving. The teacher explains each step carefully. I write in my notebook, checking my calculations and thinking critically. Helping a classmate when they struggle also reinforces my own understanding. During the math lesson, I notice how important patience is. Some problems are challenging, but I remind myself to stay focused, take one step at a time, and check my work carefully. Mistakes are not failures, they are chances to improve. After math, we move to English class. I enjoy English because it connects me to the world. Today we learn new vocabulary and practice forming sentences. I repeat the phrases aloud. I like reading books in my free time. Can you help me, please? And thank you for your answer. Practicing speaking aloud builds confidence and helps me communicate clearly. Listening carefully to others is just as important as speaking. I note down new words and phrases in my notebook. During short breaks between lessons, I stretch my legs, take a sip of water, and sometimes chat with friends. These small pauses help me recharge. I observe other students. Some are reading quietly, others are playing lightly in the schoolyard. I notice the energy around me and feel motivated for the next lessons. Next, we go to science class. Today, we study the life cycle of plants. We plant seeds in cups of soil and observe how they grow. Writing down observations in my notebook teaches me patience, attention to detail, and curiosity. Science reminds me that learning is a process, and small changes happen gradually. Before the morning lessons end, we have a short reading activity. Today's story is about a girl helping her grandmother in the garden. I read aloud, enjoying the story, imagining the characters, and noting new words. Reading practice improves my pronunciation and comprehension while expanding my vocabulary. As the morning comes to a close, I reflect on what I learned. Organization helped me prepare, patience guided me through challenging problems, and curiosity motivated me to observe carefully. Every lesson contributed to my growth as a student and as a person. Episode 2: Lunchtime, Friendships, and Classroom Activities. After the morning lessons, it's time for a short break before lunch. I walk to the schoolyard with my friends. The air is fresh, and the sun is warm. Some students are running and playing games, while others sit quietly, talking or reading. I join my friends on a bench under a tree. We greet each other cheerfully. Hi. How are you today? These small conversations help me practice everyday English phrases naturally. I notice how important it is to listen and respond politely. One friend tells a story about a funny incident at home, and I try to ask questions. What happened next? Or why did that happen? Asking questions keeps the conversation lively and helps me practice grammar and vocabulary. Lunchtime is next. I open my lunchbox and see the food my parents packed for me. I share a few pieces of fruit with a friend and receive a sandwich in return. Sharing food creates a sense of community and teaches kindness. While eating, we talk about our favorite subjects, hobbies, and plans for the weekend. I practice describing my favorite meals in English. I like rice with vegetables, or my favorite snack is an apple. Speaking about familiar topics makes practicing English easier and enjoyable. After lunch, we return to the classroom for a group activity. Today, we are making posters about environmental protection. I enjoy teamwork because it allows me to collaborate with classmates, share ideas, and learn from others. I describe my actions aloud. I am drawing a tree and writing "Save the Earth." Saying sentences while performing tasks strengthens my speaking skills. My classmates have different ideas, and we discuss them politely. Some suggest adding pictures of animals, others recommend recycling messages. I listen carefully and respond, "That's a great idea." We can add pictures of endangered animals. Practicing agreement, disagreement, and suggestions in English improves my communication skills and confidence. We also have a short English writing task. We describe our favorite animal and explain why we like it. I write, "I like dolphins because they are intelligent and friendly. They can jump high and swim fast." Writing helps me organize my thoughts, remember vocabulary, and improve sentence structure. After writing, we share our work with the class. Listening to others' sentences teaches me new words and expressions. During art class, I learn to describe colors, shapes, and textures. Today, we paint landscapes. I practice, "The sky is blue. The grass is green. The sun is yellow." Describing my artwork in English helps me link words to real objects, which improves memory and comprehension. My teacher encourages us to explain our choices. "Why did you choose these colors?" Answering aloud allows me to use English in a meaningful context. In science lab, we continue our plant experiment. I measure water carefully and observe the soil. I write, "The plant grows slowly. Leaves are small but green." Observing closely and describing actions strengthens attention to detail and patience. My friends and I compare results and discuss, "Which plant grows faster? Why do you think so?" Asking and answering questions promotes analytical thinking and improves speaking. After the science lesson, we return to the classroom for math exercises. Today, we work on word problems. I read carefully. If a train leaves the station at 8 a.m. and travels 60 kilometers in 2 hours, what time will it reach the next station? Solving problems step by step improves logic, calculation, and English comprehension simultaneously. I also explain my answers to classmates. I think the train arrives at 10 a.m. Speaking aloud reinforces understanding. During the afternoon, we have a short storytelling activity. The teacher asks us to narrate a story from our imagination. I tell a story about a young explorer in a forest, practicing past tense. He walked carefully, saw a small bird, and listened to its song. Storytelling encourages creativity and allows me to practice grammar naturally. Listening to my classmates' stories teaches new vocabulary and different sentence structures. As the day progresses, I notice how time management is crucial. Balancing activities, paying attention in lessons, taking breaks, and finishing tasks requires focus. I remind myself I will finish my assignment carefully, even if it takes longer. This helps me stay disciplined and organized. Before the final bell, we reflect on the day. I think about new words learned, tasks completed, and conversations had with friends. Reflection helps me understand strengths, recognize areas for improvement, and plan for the next day. Organization, communication, teamwork, and patience are skills I practiced throughout the day. The afternoon bell rings, signaling the end of formal lessons. I feel satisfied with what I have learned and accomplished. My brain absorbed knowledge, my English improved through speaking and writing, and I built meaningful connections with classmates. Every small moment contributed to growth, and I look forward to tomorrow with excitement. Episode 3: After-School Activities and Personal Growth. After the regular school day ends, I join my classmates for after-school activities. Today, I participate in the drama club. The room is bright and lively, filled with students preparing scripts, props, and costumes. I feel excited because drama is a fun way to express myself and practice English naturally. I put on my costume and read my lines aloud slowly, paying attention to pronunciation and intonation. My teacher encourages us to emphasize emotions. Say it like you feel happiness, surprise, or curiosity. Practicing expression improves speaking skills and confidence. I also watch my classmates perform and try to describe their actions in English. She is acting like a superhero, running fast and saving others. Observing others helps me learn new vocabulary and ways to describe movements and feelings. During the break, we share ideas for our next play. I participate actively. I think the scene should be in a forest. It can have animals and magical creatures. Expressing opinions politely in English encourages teamwork and creative thinking. Listening to others' ideas also helps me practice comprehension and expand vocabulary. Next, I join the sports club. Today, we play soccer. Running across the field, I notice how teamwork and communication are essential. I shout phrases like, "Pass the ball," or "I am open," to coordinate with my teammates. Sports teach me cooperation, quick thinking, and leadership while using English in a practical context. After the game, we gather to discuss strategy and reflect on our performance. I use English sentences to explain, "We need to pass more quickly." Our defense was strong, but we can improve. Discussing performance in English allows me to practice constructive feedback politely. I also listen carefully to suggestions from others. We should focus on teamwork and communicate clearly. Reflection and dialogue strengthen social and language skills simultaneously. Later, I spend time in the library for self-study. I choose a book about animals in English. Reading aloud helps me practice pronunciation, fluency, and comprehension. I write new words in my notebook, such as habitat, endangered, and nocturnal. Writing and repeating aloud reinforce memory and improve vocabulary retention. I also work on a short essay for English class. I describe my favorite animal and explain why I like it. I carefully organize sentences. Dolphins are intelligent and friendly. They can jump high and swim fast. I like them because they are social animals and help each other. Writing essays teaches me logical thinking, grammar, and sentence structuring, which are important skills for both language and academic growth. During the library session, I notice the importance of focus and patience. Sometimes I get distracted, but I remind myself, I will finish this task carefully. Learning to concentrate and manage time effectively is a life skill that benefits both academics and personal growth. After library time, we have a music practice session. I learn a simple song in English and practice the lyrics carefully. Singing helps with pronunciation, rhythm, and listening skills. I also try to explain the meaning of the lyrics to friends. This song is about friendship and helping each other. Music makes learning enjoyable while reinforcing vocabulary and expressions. Before heading home, I meet my teacher for a quick review. I ask questions about things I didn't understand during the day. Can you explain this math problem again? My teacher explains patiently, and I repeat the steps aloud. Now I understand. I will solve similar problems carefully. Asking questions and reviewing mistakes helps me build confidence and improves my learning habits. On the way home, I reflect on the day. I think about teamwork in sports, creativity in drama, focus in the library, and enjoyment in music practice. Every activity taught me something new, helped me practice English, and contributed to personal growth. I remind myself, small daily tasks create big improvements over time. Arriving home, I share my experiences with my family. I explain my favorite moments, what I learned, and new words I discovered. Talking about my day reinforces memory, encourages reflection, and gives me a sense of accomplishment. Finally, I plan for tomorrow. I review my schedule, pack my bag, and make a list of tasks. Being organized ensures I am ready for a productive day ahead. I feel grateful for the opportunities one have at school to learn, play, and grow. Every day at school is a mix of lessons, activities, friendships, and personal growth. Practicing English in real-life contexts, classrooms, clubs, sports, music makes learning meaningful and enjoyable. I am excited to continue learning, exploring, and improving each day. Episode 4: Collaborating in Projects and Creative Learning. After lunch, our teacher announces a group project for the science class. I feel excited because I enjoy working with my classmates and learning through collaboration. Each group is assigned a topic about ecosystems. Our group gets the rainforest. We start by discussing what we already know. I suggest, We can draw the layers of the rainforest and write the animals that live in each layer. Speaking in English with my group helps me practice expressing ideas clearly. We divide the tasks. I decide to write short descriptions of animals, while my friends draw illustrations and prepare labels. I take out my notebook and write sentences carefully. The jaguar is a large predator in the rainforest. It hunts at night and has a spotted coat. Writing helps me remember facts, practice grammar, and use new vocabulary. I repeat sentences aloud to improve pronunciation. During the project, we face a few challenges. Some classmates have different ideas about the presentation. Instead of arguing, I suggest, let's combine our ideas. We can include everyone's suggestions. Using polite language and negotiation skills improves teamwork. We all agree, and I feel proud that our project reflects everyone's creativity. Next, we explore interactive tablets provided by the school. Each tablet shows 3D images of animals and plants. I carefully describe what I see. This tree frog is small and bright green. It can jump from leaf to leaf. Observing and describing helps me practice English naturally. I also listen to my friends' descriptions, which helps me understand alternative ways to explain ideas. We rehearse our presentation before the teacher. I read my sentences aloud slowly and clearly. The teacher gives feedback. Remember to speak with confidence and look at the audience. Practicing speaking in front of others is a valuable skill. I notice how preparation, repetition, and listening carefully make me more confident. After science, we move to art class. Today, we create models of planets using clay. I choose Saturn. I carefully shape the rings and paint them. While working, I describe the process in English. I am shaping a ring and painting it yellow and orange. Art allows me to use descriptive sentences, vocabulary for colors, shapes, and textures. It also encourages creativity and focus. During art class, my friend asks me, "How did you make the ring so smooth?" I explain, "I used my fingers gently and added water to make it even." Answering questions politely helps me practice conversation skills. I also learn to listen attentively and respond appropriately. In language class, we work on a storytelling activity. Each student tells a short story about their weekend. I describe my trip to the park using new vocabulary. I saw ducks swimming in the pond. Children were playing and laughing near the swings. Sharing stories improves fluency, pronunciation, and confidence. I also ask classmates questions. Did you enjoy your weekend? And listen carefully to their answers. During breaks, I notice small lessons about social interaction. I help a classmate organize their bag and offer, "Do you want to sit here with me?" Simple acts of kindness improve relationships and give me chances to practice polite English expressions. After classes, we have a short reflection session. The teacher asks, "What did you learn today?" I answer thoughtfully, "I learned teamwork, creativity, and how to describe things in English clearly." Reflection helps me understand my progress and plan how to improve. Finally, on the way home, I review the new words I wrote in my notebook: predator, ecosystem, ring, colorful, describe, carefully. Repetition helps memory and prepares me for the next day. I feel proud of my achievements today and excited for more learning opportunities. Daily school activities are more than lessons. They teach collaboration, creativity, and practical English skills. Each project, class, and interaction contributes to personal growth and language mastery. Episode 5: Wrapping up the school day and preparing for tomorrow. As the afternoon sun streams through the classroom windows, I feel the day slowly coming to an end. The last lesson is about art, and it gives me a chance to be creative and express myself. Today, we are painting landscapes. I choose bright colors for the sky, soft greens for the grass, and shades of blue for a small river. As I paint, I describe my actions in English. I am blending the colors carefully. The sky is bright and cheerful. The river reflects the sunlight. Speaking aloud while painting helps me connect words with actions and improves my fluency. After art, we gather for a short reflection session with the teacher. We share what we learned today and discuss our favorite moments. I listen to my classmates' stories and repeat some phrases quietly to practice pronunciation. Listening to others is just as important as speaking, and I try to use the new vocabulary I've learned. Next, I organize my desk. I put my notebooks, pencils, and assignments in order. Being organized is a small habit that helps me feel calm and ready for the next school day. I check if I completed all tasks, homework, class notes, and art projects. Crossing each completed task off my list gives me a sense of achievement and satisfaction. Before the final bell rings, the teacher reminds us about upcoming activities: a science project, a reading assignment, and a sports day event. I note these carefully in my planner, using English sentences. Tomorrow, I will bring my science materials. I will read one chapter from my book. I will join the soccer game after lunch. Writing these sentences aloud strengthens my confidence and helps me remember responsibilities clearly. As the bell rings, students begin packing their bags. Friends chat excitedly about their plans after school, and I join the conversation politely. I will go to the library first, I say. Then, I will meet my friend at the park. Practicing real-life conversation in English feels natural and rewarding. Walking through the school corridors, I notice the artwork on the walls, the bulletin boards full of announcements, and the cheerful faces of teachers and students. I reflect on the day. Every lesson, every activity, every interaction has taught me something valuable. From math problems to painting, from group discussions to quiet reading, I see my growth in English and other skills. Before leaving, I thank my teacher and classmates. Thank you for today. I learned a lot and had fun. Expressing gratitude politely is an important part of communication, and it leaves me with a positive feeling as I head home. On the way home, I review today's lessons in my mind. I think about the words I learned, the sentences I practiced, and the new ideas I discovered. Reflection helps me understand what I did well and what I can improve. I make a mental note to practice speaking more at home and to read my English book before tomorrow's classes. Once I arrive home, I share highlights with my family. Today, I painted a landscape, solved fractions, and practiced new English words. Talking about my day reinforces my learning and makes me proud of my accomplishments. I plan a short review session for the evening, where I will write sentences, read my notes, and practice pronunciation aloud. Finally, I take a deep breath and feel grateful for the opportunities school gives me. Daily life at school is more than lessons, it is growth, creativity, friendship, and practice. Each day helps me build skills for the future, and every small effort contributes to becoming a confident, curious, and skilled learner. Dear students, our journey through daily life at school has come to an end. We explored every step, from arriving in the morning, attending lessons, interacting with teachers and classmates, enjoying creative activities, and reflecting on what we learned. Each day at school is not just about studying, it is about growing, practicing English, building friendships, and discovering new skills. Remember, small habits like organizing your desk, speaking politely, practicing new words, and reviewing lessons every day make a big difference. Every interaction, every activity, and every challenge is an opportunity to learn and improve. I encourage you to keep practicing your English at school, at home, and with friends. Speak confidently, ask questions, and repeat sentences aloud. Writing down your experiences, reviewing vocabulary, and reflecting on your day will help you grow step by step. Daily life at school teaches responsibility, patience, creativity, and communication. Each small action contributes to becoming a more confident and capable learner. Take pride in your achievements, even the smallest ones, and keep striving for improvement. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Stay curious, stay motivated, and continue enjoying every moment of learning. Remember to subscribe to Grow English and join me, your teacher, for more exciting adventures in English learning. Together, we will explore, practice, and grow step by step, day by day. Keep smiling, keep practicing, and embrace every learning opportunity around you.